In the realm of relationships, few strategies are as widely discussed or misunderstood as the no-contact rule. While cutting off communication entirely can create space for healing and recalibration, it often operates on a binary premise: complete withdrawal versus full engagement. However, Stoicism offers a more nuanced and powerful alternative, a strategy rooted in subtle indifference, rational detachment, and ethical integrity. This approach transcends the limitations of no contact by maintaining presence without attachment, offering an opportunity to transform relational dynamics without resorting to extremes. Stoicism teaches that external actions, such as another person's behavior or expectations, are beyond our control. What we can control is how we interpret and respond to these events. Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." By adopting a stance of subtle indifference, you assert mastery over your emotions while remaining engaged enough to influence the dynamic subtly, yet profoundly. Unlike no contact, which can sometimes be perceived as avoidance or punishment, this strategy leverages temperance, self-control, justice, fairness, and wisdom, reasoned judgment, to recalibrate interactions in a way that fosters mutual respect and admiration. This article explores the philosophy behind subtle indifference as a strategy even more powerful than no contact, examining how it dismantles manipulative behaviors, commands respect, and elicits reflection from others, all while preserving your dignity and inner peace. Through practical applications grounded in Stoic principles, you will discover how to navigate complex relational landscapes with grace, resilience, and unwavering authenticity. As Seneca noted, "No man becomes braver through ease or indulgence." By choosing courage over capitulation, you embody the essence of Stoic wisdom, finding strength within yourself while contributing positively to the world around you. Understanding the limitations of no contact, the no contact rule has gained popularity as a method for regaining emotional equilibrium after a breakup, conflict, or rejection. Its primary goal is to create distance, allowing both parties time to reflect and heal. However, while effective in certain contexts, no contact also carries significant drawbacks that limit its efficacy. The risk of perceived hostility. One of the most common pitfalls of no contact is its potential to be misinterpreted as hostility or abandonment. When someone abruptly cuts off communication, it can evoke feelings of confusion, anger, or defensiveness in the other party. Instead of prompting introspection, this reaction may lead to further entrenchment in negative behaviors or attitudes. Epictetus cautioned, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Similarly, how others perceive your actions shapes their responses, and sudden silence can easily be misconstrued. Missed opportunities for growth. No contact prioritizes separation over resolution, often leaving underlying issues unresolved. While creating physical or emotional distance can provide temporary relief, it does little to address the root causes of conflict or misunderstanding. Stoicism emphasizes continuous improvement and learning from every interaction. By withdrawing completely, you forfeit opportunities to practice virtues like patience, empathy, and justice, qualities essential for fostering meaningful connections. Substituting absence with presence. Rather than disappearing entirely, subtle indifference allows you to remain present in a way that challenges assumptions and disrupts patterns of manipulation. This strategy combines elements of no contact, detachment, with active engagement, presence, creating a dynamic where your composure and consistency inspire reflection rather than resistance. As Marcus Aurelius advised, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Your actions speak louder than words or absences when guided by virtue. Practicing rational detachment. Rational detachment lies at the heart of subtle indifference, enabling practitioners to observe situations objectively without becoming emotionally entangled. This practice ensures that your responses align with reason and purpose, rather than reactive impulses driven by insecurity or fear. Examining impressions. Critically, every event begins with an impression. an automatic thought or feeling triggered by external stimuli. For instance, hurtful comments or dismissive behavior might initially provoke anger or sadness. However, as Marcus Aurelius urged, examine your impressions, test them as gold in the fire. Question whether these interpretations are accurate or exaggerated. Are you assigning undue significance to her actions, or are you misinterpreting intent? Delaying reaction. Strategically, instead of reacting impulsively, pause before responding. Strategic silence creates psychological tension, prompting the other person to reconsider their stance. As Seneca noted, anger begins with folly and ends with repentance. Avoiding hasty reactions ensures that your eventual response reflects reason and purpose, rather than emotionality. Demonstrating unwavering composure. One of the most striking ways to undermine manipulative behaviors is maintaining unshakable composure. A Stoic demeanor signals confidence, self-mastery, and indifference to external provocations, all qualities that command respect and disrupt preconceived notions about your willingness to comply with societal scripts. Avoiding desperation or neediness. Desperation undermines perceived value, signaling dependency and vulnerability. By refusing to chase, plead, or react emotionally, you communicate abundance, a belief in your inherent worth regardless of external affirmation. Temperance ensures moderation in expressing interest, preventing overtures that could be misinterpreted as neediness. Leveraging nonverbal cues. Body language amplifies the impact of composure. Stand tall with good posture, make steady eye contact, and move deliberately rather than reactively. Studies show that up to 93% of communication effectiveness comes from tone, gestures, and facial expressions. A composed demeanor paired with confident body language instantly conveys self-assurance and earns admiration. 4. Upholding justice and fairness. Justice, one of the cardinal Stoic virtues, calls for treating others fairly, even when they fail to reciprocate. Responding to neglect or manipulation with fairness and kindness reflects moral fortitude and ensures that your actions remain aligned with virtue. Resisting manipulative tactics. While it may be tempting to retaliate by ignoring her in return or making snide remarks, such tactics violate Stoic ethics. Justice requires acting with integrity, regardless of provocation. Marcus Aurelius observed, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Rising above pettiness demonstrates superior character and fosters long-term respect. Offering grace without compromise. If circumstances allow, extend grace strategically. For example, "I noticed you've been distant lately. Let me know if there's anything I can assist with." Graceful gestures disarm hostility and highlight your maturity, potentially prompting reflection on her part. Strengthening your inner world, rather than focusing on external validation or altering another person's behavior. Redirect your energy inward. Strengthening your inner world builds resilience, enhances self-esteem, and ensures that no one has the power to disturb your peace. Investing in self-improvement. Dedicate time to pursuits that enrich your life and deepen your sense of purpose. Whether learning new skills, pursuing hobbies, or engaging in physical fitness, investing in yourself boosts confidence and reduces reliance on external affirmation. As Marcus Aurelius advised, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Reflecting on virtue. Regularly assess whether your actions align with Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Ask yourself, am I responding to this situation with reason and compassion? Am I prioritizing ethical conduct over fleeting emotions? Reflection reinforces commitment to virtuous living, anchoring you in timeless principles. Eliciting reflection. Through strategic engagement, choosing to interact minimally yet purposefully, creates cognitive dissonance for the other person, challenging their assumptions and prompting introspection. When someone anticipates a specific reaction, e.g., chasing, and receives none, they are forced to reevaluate their perceptions and behaviors. Creating psychological tension. Silence speaks volumes. By withholding attention or effort, you create space for the other person to process their thoughts and emotions. Dark psychology identifies scarcity as a powerful motivator. Limited availability heightens perceived value. Strategic indifference leverages this principle ethically, ensuring that your absence inspires reflection rather than resentment. Maintaining boundaries firmly. Boundaries protect your emotional well-being and signal self-respect. Politely communicate your expectations. I value open communication. If this isn't possible, I'll need to reconsider our dynamic. Boundaries ensure that interactions remain respectful and mutually beneficial. Transforming loss into growth. Paradoxically, choosing subtle indifference transforms loss into growth. It challenges you to examine your perceptions, refine your communication skills, and deepen your understanding of human relationships. Learning. From the experience, every interaction offers lessons if you're willing to look closely. Consider, what could I have done differently? How can I improve my approach moving forward? Learning transforms setbacks into stepping stones for progress, embodying the Stoic ideal of continuous improvement. Practicing gratitude shifts your focus from what feels lacking to what you already possess. Express gratitude for supportive relationships, personal achievements, and opportunities to grow. Gratitude shifts perspective, highlighting abundance over scarcity. Marcus Aurelius reflected, "He who has learned to be grateful looks upon all men as his benefactors." Inspiring regret. Through authenticity, the alignment between inner values and outward actions, is universally attractive. People instinctively admire those who live authentically, refusing to conform to societal pressures or superficial norms. Stoicism champions authenticity as a path to eudaimonia, flourishing, urging practitioners to pursue meaningful lives guided by reason and virtue. Clarifying core values. Identify your core values and let them guide every decision. For instance, if honesty is paramount, communicate transparently regardless of consequences. Living authentically reinforces self-respect and inspires similar behavior in others. Justice demands equitable treatment, fostering environments where respect thrives organically. Sharing vulnerabilities. Thoughtfully, vulnerability, when expressed strategically, humanizes authority figures and fosters deeper connections. Share personal stories or lessons learned from failures, demonstrating humility and relatability. However, avoid oversharing, which risks undermining professionalism. Balance vulnerability with discretion, ensuring authenticity remains intact. Conclusion. The quiet power of Stoic integrity. When she expected you to crumble under pressure, chase desperately, or retaliate angrily, but found instead that you chose rational detachment, composure, and ethical integrity, you transformed a potential loss into a testament of character. By embracing Stoic principles, detachment, justice, courage, and wisdom, you elevated yourself above trivial provocations, commanding respect while preserving your dignity. True power lies not in dominating others but in mastering yourself. As Marcus Aurelius concluded, "He who does not know what the world is does not know where he is, and he who does not know for what purpose the world exists does not know who he is nor what the world is." Understanding your place within the broader tapestry of existence empowers you to lead with purpose and conviction. Through Stoicism, you unlock the ability to inspire admiration, not through manipulation or coercion, but through excellence, earning respect while upholding ethical integrity. In doing so, you exemplify the essence of Stoicism, finding harmony within yourself while contributing positively to the world around you.